This sheep cage right here has been a game changer for the homestead, but it is starting to get rusty. It is made from just regular steel and nothing stainless steel, so it does oxidize when exposed to water. The autumn rains have started rolling in already and winter is just around the corner. So we need to paint the metal on here that it doesn't get super rusty. We obviously don't want to be painting it while the sheep are in there, but this is good timing because the sheep have already pulsed all the way through this part of the pasture, have gotten the fall grass. Now they're just on the other side of the driveway from one of the holding corrals next to the pigs. So do you know what we're gonna do, little buddy?
I think
We're just gonna move the cage right over there. We're gonna let them eat some of that grass right in front of there, then put them in the corral. There's all this forage in the corral area for them to clear out. So while they're in the corral eating all that forage for a couple days, we'll have plenty of time to get the cage painted. You're gonna have neighbors again. Is that cool? Yeah? Oh my gosh, their water tank. Oh, that literally had to have happened in the last 30 minutes because I was just out here earlier checking it. You guys did that, so you're gonna have to wait. We'll do the sheep first and then we'll deal with that. Buddy, go close the rear gate on the corral, please. Got a flat tire. No wonder why it was so difficult pulling this out of the grass. Little buddy, we're gonna have to rotate it this way so the pull cord or the pull rope is on this side and we'll pull it up the driveway. Little buddy, we successfully moved the sheep pen over here. It's tucked out of the way for now. I can get to it later for painting purposes, but right now for this evening, we need to do evening chores. So what's next?
pigs.
Pig feed, and we gotta deal with that water situation.
Yeah.
All right, you go do the feed. Is it heavy?
Yes.
Set up the bucket for sheep water in here. Once the pig water is done over there, we'll fill the sheep water here. How many eggs did we get from our hens, our laying hens today?
At least one.
They have not been laying in their nest box. They've been laying underneath the nest box, but that works fine too. They've generally not been dirty at all. Are you ready for dinner? Priscilla is a community cat who's been here for like 4.5 years. I feed her on occasion because I like having her around for the mice and mole killing. You reckon that water's full?
Almost.
I'll go check. Yeah, it's about full. You can go cut the water off, please. We gotta fill the sheep water here, buddy. Literally just got back home from getting paint supplies for the sheep cage, and the pigs are in the sheep corral and the sheep were just in the pig corral, but they just came back over. It looks like that they busted the fence over there. They're getting through right here. They've busted that. Well, I'm glad you guys made friends. All right, let's see if we can go, piggy, go. All right, the pigs are coming in. Don't want the sheep. There we go. Pigs are on their side. Sheep are on their side. That was easy. But now we gotta secure this somehow. I'm gonna try to use the spring lock just as a temporary fix. Got it. That should hold them. That should hold it temporarily. You enjoy that? I was just driving up the driveway and I looked over and I saw sheep in here and pigs in here, and I thought, that isn't right. This is probably a good time for me to also own up to my failure with the pig husbandry this year. Not only have I not moved them, I also haven't gotten them on deep litter, which was the plan this year, is to put them on a deep litter system. Earlier this year, we built the pig tent and got all the wood chips for our deep litter system. We were gonna house the pigs in there. And then we had a crazy hot summer. We got into the triple digits for several weeks, and it was a little too hot in there for me to put the pigs in there, and there wasn't quite enough ventilation. That was early July. By mid-July, when things started tapering back down temperature-wise, there was another issue. I really need a minimum of 2 adults to risk moving the pigs. The person who helped me all last year with moving the pigs was Dan's partner, but then this year, in early to mid-July, she was diagnosed with cancer. With all the doctor's appointments, with tests and procedures they've had to do, biopsies, the medical bills have just been racking up in the thousands. In addition to her full-time job throughout the week, she picked up a part-time job on the weekend to try and offset some of those medical expenses. It's been a difficult summer, and we're close to harvest now, so there's really no sense in moving the pigs. So it just is what it is this year. Her roommate started a GoFundMe campaign. There's a link down in the video description to that. If you guys can chip in $1, $5, whatever you feel so led to contribute, it would help her with these medical bills. It would go a long way. I would love it if the stress of all those bills were taken off of her in a way she can just focus on being a mom to her daughters and healing. And for those of you who have been curious about what Dan's partner's real name is, you can go to the GoFundMe campaign and see what it is. As for the sheep cage goes, I'll be using Rustoleum.
Remember, paint fumes are toxic, so it's best practice to wear a respirator and other personal protective equipment.
Dang, I was on my 3rd and final can, and I just started using it, and for whatever reason it won't work. The trigger on it, it's just squeeze it, nothing happens. Bet I have the weird lines on my face from the mask. Yep. Sorry about that. These 2 cans only got me about 60% of the way there, so even if I was able to use the 3rd can, I don't think I would have quite finished. Wind is blowing predominantly from this direction, so I was able to spray all the back and some of the sides, the inside spraying that way. Obviously with the wind going this way, I didn't want to spray that way, so all the inside of the shelter from that direction still needs to be sprayed. See, like the inside on the support beam going across this way, obviously again I don't want to be spraying that way because it's just going to blow back on me. These bottom pieces are all done, looking good, looking good. I'm not able to finish this project for you guys in this video because it's Thursday late afternoon, and my videos are supposed to come out Thursday morning to early afternoon, so I'm already behind, haven't even edited yet. The plan moving forward is I need probably 2 more cans of Rustoleum. We'll get this finished. We'll have to move that old sheep cage out of the way, but then we'll roll up the new one back there. We'll load the sheep into it, paddock shift them around. You can probably see the old sheep cage right there. The sheep will come through here. We got some decent grass regrowth in the fall here. They'll come through here, and then 180 degrees behind me, we'll get them into what will be the winter chicken yard. We'll get the sheep to clean up this area in here, and then we'll move the sheep out for harvest. Chickens will go in for the winter. Winterization mode after that. Right, ladies?